And I'm assuming that we're live, so hello, how is everybody? My mom has finally left to take her week vacation, so I have the house all to myself, so to say. So, yay. Anyway, let me go let my Discord know. That's Wish. I don't want to go to Wish. Wish spams. Anyway. Alright, there we go. My phone is at 7. Who said I was gonna play with you? No, I'm talking to somebody right now, and they're telling me some deep stuff. So, no, you didn't do anything, ZXR. Me and ZXR, he's always pissing me off. What's up? Alright, the force is strong with this one. Anyway, no, ZXR, chill, bro. I wanted to talk about what happened last night in the Discord. So ZXR knows what I'm talking about. let's see, who all was in the chat last night? I think Average was in the chat. SMFA knows what happened, but he hasn't told any of you because I asked him not to. So because I wanted to tell you guys, and I'm going to tell everybody else that's at school right now. Well, nobody's at school, but I'll tell everybody that's asleep right now tonight. So last night, someone who will not be named because I don't want anybody going and hating on them, decided to ask me to direct message them. So I did, because, and the reason that I have people direct message me is if they have an issue or something they need to talk about and they don't want other people butting into their business, that, if I deem it to where, it's personal and I don't feel like it should be shared with other people, I will not share it. Well, this is something that involves me, and I am okay sharing it with you guys because I know you guys know it's not true. So this person was asking me about the whole, I used to do like role plays in the server. And for those of you who don't know what role plays are, go look it up. I'm not explaining that. There's not enough time for that. I didn't start doing role plays myself until my friend that I don't very much talk to anymore in Louisiana got me into them. And he was a very horny person, and he would use the lipstick emoji to signify what. Thank God I was not like that, right? Well, I would do role plays where I was a wolf. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, Chris. That is the kind of person this guy was. Still is, by the way. That's actually one of the reasons I don't really talk to him very much. Super freaky. Anyway. And me, Stapler, who is no longer in the Discord, by the way, and SMFA, we would do little role plays in the server. I would role play as a wolf. Of course, you guys know the 20-foot tall wolf thing, whatever. And so I used to joke around about giving, Stapler and SMFA cuddles. Now, what y'all need to understand is wolves don't have arms. So wolves can't hug somebody. So I used cuddles to signify giving a hug. So, I would say, can Wolfer give you cuddles? Because, Wolf wanted to give a hug. For comfort, whatever. And apparently these guys saw it and they immediately thought that I was a pedophile. So they, this guy and apparently somebody he will not name, which I don't do it anymore. I don't do the role plays anymore. The most I'll do is like in the server, I'll be like, guys, I don't feel so good, and then I'll joke around because I know the guys hate it when I do it. Like they'll be like, "Oh no, not this again," and plus I do my role plays now on an app called Talkie, and I use the characters on there to do my role plays, and I'm completely okay with that because my role plays are not weird. They're me playing as my wolf character that I like to play as, and there's a Judy Hopps thing, so I'm a happy person when I do those role plays. It's cool. And you know, I have fun, you know, but the AI app has some of the freakiest ads. Nah, no. You want to talk about freaky ads? You need to look at, what's that other one that I've been seeing? What's that other one? Oh, I don't know what the other one is. Poly, I think. Poly.ai or whatever. That one has freaky ads because it'll be like POV when I find out Poly AI is uncensored or whatever, and it's like, okay, buddy, thank God mine is censored, you know, thank God for that, you know. And that's what I love about Talkie, you know. But anyway, this guy proceeds to tell me, he's like, so that's the reason I joined your server and this other person joined the server, because we were basically trying to find evidence against you to find out whether or not you were a pedophile. And it pissed me off because it's like, well, you know, if you would have been paying attention to begin with, you would have known that it was for roleplay purposes only. It wasn't me trying to do anything weird with these, you know, these dudes. They were completely okay with me doing the roleplay. Yes, that's what I said. What? Like, it pissed me off. Like, come on, dude. Also, my plane is very slowly falling out of the air. I bet I can kill him. I bet I can kill him. No, I gotta get back to the airfield because this thing is not flying anymore. Fly straight and fly true. Never mind. But anyway. But, anyway.
Let's keep the pressure on.
I don't care, dear Stuka. That was just, I don't care. But anyway, so like these two dudes, like they're trying to find evidence to label me as a pedophile. But the problem is, and this guy admitted this is what gets me. This guy literally admitted to me last night. He goes, I have been proven wrong that you are not a pedophile. Well, I could have told you that. Duh. I mean, and me and SMFA is really young, you know. Everybody in the Discord server is under the age of 18. We all play War Thunder. We're like all War Thunder buddies. That's what we are. Everybody in the Discord is War Thunder buddies. Everybody that watches my YouTube at this point is just War Thunder buddies. That's all we are. That's all I see us as, is War Thunder buddies. And yes, we get close and we talk about personal stuff because that's what the Discord is for. It's for you guys if you want to talk about something personal. If you want to contact me, that's what the Discord is for. A direct messaging system that if you had a rough day or something and you need to, you had a rough day and you need somebody to talk to. I'm old enough. You can trust me. I'm not going to tell anybody about your girl dumped you and, you know, why she dumped you. Okay, that's your information. You're telling me you're trusting me with that. I'm not going to tell anybody that information. Okay? That's your information that you're entrusting with me. I'm not going to tell anybody that stuff, right? But mainly the Discord was set up so that everybody had a means of communication so that we could use it to play War Thunder together. That was what it was for. I created it for that reason. But for these two people to come in to my Discord server then try to find evidence against me to label me as a pedophile pisses me off to a point that I am tempted to kick them both out of the Discord, but then that would make me look guilty. So, like, either way I go, I'm screwed. Because if they stay in there, you know, I feel like they're still going to be looking for evidence, even though there's not any. But if I kick them out for that reason, then, you know, but I'm gonna discuss it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discuss it with all my moderators, and I'm gonna see what they think. And it's not gonna be up to me. It's gonna be up to them. And if they think we should kick them out because of them having false accusations about me, and I'm also gonna leave it up to you members, all the members except for them. Once we find out who the other person is, we're gonna figure it out. And once we do, I'm going to leave it to a vote. And it'll be up to all the viewers on the Discord on whether or not we kick these two people out. Because, you know, there's no reason for you to be there if that's the only reason that you're there. Because you've already found out that I'm not who you think I am. So at that point, what's your reason for being there? You know? Anyway, but yeah, that's what happened last night. And the bad thing was, what really triggered him was apparently he's trying to get the Leopard 2A7. Trying. Der Stuka. Der Stuka. When you go 1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me, bro. I got my meteor, bro. 1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me, bro. Bro, what is that dude's problem with you? He's always like, 1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me, bro. Like, what is it with people always wanting to 1v1 you? 1v1 me, bro, in my gladiator. I didn't get to see them. I went looking for them, but, like, that was hilarious. 1v1 me, bro. I got my meteor. I got my MiG-15. I got an A4. I got an A4E early, man. 1v1 me, bro. What it is? No. Some level 12 arcade main is trying to 1v1 me now. Have fun with that. Nah, bro, that's stupid. But yeah, like, I just wanted to give you guys the heads up that I'm apparently being investigated for being a pedophile in my own server. So, and see, but anyway, Hey, Stuka, since you're here, and I'm not like holding it against you. Me and you're chill, and I'm gonna bring it up. And at this point, Stuka, it is a joke. All right, I have been called many things. I've been called. What was that one? What was that? I've been called. What was that one guy? What did that one guy call me that time? I can't remember. I was playing Israel, so it was probably something to do with an Israeli thing. But I've been called a neo-Nazi. I've been called a Nazi. I've been called weird. I've been called many, many names, but never a pedophile. And I've even been called a predator. A neo-Nazi is basically somebody in America who goes by the Nazi ideals, I do believe. I don't know. But, no, the KKK is completely different. Why am I defending them? Dear God. My inner Southerner came out. No, but no, the KKK had completely different ideals. The KKK just wanted, basically, I'll give a little history lesson. The KKK basically wanted blacks to have their own little area and whites to have their own little area. And I'm sorry if this sounds racist, but during that time, this would be historically accurate to say blacks and whites. So what they would do is they would be racist towards black people, wear these white hoods and stuff. Basically, that was their way of protesting, which it wasn't very a good way of doing it, in my opinion. And they're still active, but they don't really do anything other than meet up and talk, basically. But it's actually kind of crazy that they're still active. They're just not doing anything. Shoot, there's still like neo-Nazis and stuff like that around too, which is actually crazy. It's crazy when you think about it, I guess. Wait, did I say KI-43? Ooh, hello. Oh, hello, darling. Why are you at 3-0? That's insane. Do I look like an idiot? Do I look like a bloody idiot? Don't answer that bloody question. Anyway, I have to leave. Well, I don't know if I'll say leave. I have to get off around 12. Ish, because at like 12:45 I have to be in town to get a part for the truck, because when my mom gets back from her vacation, which she left for today, finally, which means I have the house to myself for an entire week. I still have to take care of my brothers. Basically, there's no difference in the schedule or anything. It's just that I'm going to basically be in charge of the house while she's gone. So, but I have to go get that part, and then at 3, I also have to go and take the trash off, and that's going to be fun. But I am planning on trying to get something this week for some. I don't know what I'm going to grab, though. I don't know if I want to get Japan anything. or if I want to get China that jet that I was going to get for them. Because China gets a really decent jet. Also, I think they're the ones with the cool squad vehicle. No. Is it the Russians? Wait, hold on. So how do they have... I'm confused, guys. Anyway, I seem to always be confused. Or, how about this? How about this? I said I was going to do this, and I said I was going to do it a while ago. I gave you guys the option, and y'all basically kind of voted on it. I gave y'all guys the option of the F-89B or the A2D, and a lot of y'all voted for the A2D. So that's what I'm going to purchase this week to grind out the American Tech Tree. Suffrage, here I come, da-na-na, da-na-na. It'll be better than having to use this piece of junk. I love this plane. I do. I love this plane. It's a great plane. I love it. But squadron vehicles suck for one reason, and one reason only. You still have to grind out your stuff, and it just makes it... Do you know how to bomb toss? Buddy, I do. I use this and this. Yes. Anyway, I need to grind out America, and it's going to be pain because I hate it. What is your name? Tony. Fuck you, Tony. What's your name? Ezekiel. Fuck you, Ezekiel. Anyway. Do you smile on me when I make you laugh? Or I make you cry? You know, it's too bad that Douglas isn't here right now because we do the B-17 thing, but I think we'll do that tonight. But yeah, I just wanted to basically get on here and let you guys know what it was that went on last night that made me kind of upset. And it did. To find out that I have two people in my server that are basically investigating me for being a pedophile in my own server pisses me off. Volutes went through... Oh my god, the voice crack. Volutes went through something similar where he had somebody basically target him because of the fact that there was a pedophile in his server, and he ended up taking care of it. But he ended up removing the person after he removed someone else. How would you be a pedophile? I don't know. Like, and see, that's the thing. Like, you know, a buttload. Like, I feel like people nowadays, they've really made the term pedophile loose. Like, very, very loose. And that's what really pisses me off, is like, they think the term pedophile just means if I say the word cuddle and I say I'm going to give cuddles to... Okay, so let's say if I say I'm going to give cuddle to Death Mew. Okay, immediately I get labeled as a pedophile in today's society, apparently. So, like, they have made the term pedophile very loose. Alright, to me, my definition of a pedophile is like, okay, so I've had several people in my Discord server show me their face. If I was a pedophile, I would not show my face, and I would ask for their information, like, hey, where do you live? Oh, no, he came back. Nope. I see him. That's why I'm hiding. No. Let me up. No, you're gonna get me killed. No, I got you killed. No. Let me scout him. He scouted. Run for it. Well, I know you haven't. Oh, no, ain't happening. There's so many people. How have I done? No. Nope. Nope. No, please. I don't live here. Oh. I was gonna say I don't live here, but they found out I lived there. But anyway, yeah, I don't blame you, ZXR. Like, I'm a very shy person, and I don't show my face to a lot of people either. Like, I'll talk to you guys on Discord any day of the week, but do not ask me to show my face on a Discord server. It's not happening unless I trust you. Okay, that's my cue to reverse. Goodbye. Beep, beep, beep. I backed into a wall. Why is my tank not reversing? It's still scary. I just watched a man explode. I see the tank, and I could get, if I could just get, stop shooting at me. You just let me. I'm sick of them. No. Ha! You missed. Oh, he's pissed. Hey, I don't know. I don't think he realized there's a tiger like right there. I think he realized there's a tiger right there. Thank you, Tiger 2P, for finally doing everyone else's job for us. But like, it's a matter of trust. And that's the biggest issue. And in today's society, nobody really trusts anybody anymore. But you can't oh no. Hey, you might want to reverse. Let me mark him right quick so that they know where he's at. Yeah, exactly. Like, those are always the kind of people that I don't want anything to... Why is there a truck? Thank you. Oh, sorry, Tiger. Alright, I'm pushing forward here. I don't care. Charge. Also, that was a massive shell that went into my tank. I'm surprised it didn't implode me. Alright, I'm pushing forward here. I'm gonna hope there's nothing waiting on me down that there street. It'd be funny if there was just a massive tank sitting on the edge of that street and be like, you know? Death to the world, the Lord has come to murder us all in our sleeps. Anyway. Die. That's a lot for just a small vehicle, but whatever. Alright, so there's a tank behind me! Tank behind me! No! 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 Please! Let me whip it around first. Alright, now you shoot me. Go ahead. Make my day. Yeah, he backed off real quick. You see that? You see how he backed off real quick? Oh, is that? Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep, there it went. I was so hopeful. But hey, now he's fired, so it gives them a chance to push up, so either way, I helped the team. I don't really say that I have friends that would betray me at any point, but I will say that I do have friends that I would not trust. You know, with certain things. Like, I don't have anything, you know, that would I don't have anything on me. Yes, Jay, of course I trust you. I've known you more than I have anybody else on this platform. Like, there is nobody on this YouTube channel, or anywhere for that matter, that I believe for 1 second that would really do anything bad. Dang it, I missed. Oh, hi there. And that's my machine gun. That's not something important. Have fun with that. Alright, I'm gonna go hide behind a building. And artillery, smart. Yeah, uh-huh. He took the one thing that was completely useless on my entire... Why would you even shoot my mantlet when you know it's useless to shoot? Oh, artillery. That my worst nightmare. Also, I just learned that apparently the Germans did not use diesel engines, which is kind of crazy. That's just something like you find abnormally crazy. Like, wow, you know, Germany, you would have figured would have used diesel engines, but apparently, hello British German, no, actually at the time Germany was, you know, when Germany first started, they were still suffering from like fuel issues. So needless to say, the reason they were having so many issues was because of the fact that they had to figure out how they were going to do... You little son of a... You know what? I'm going to shoot you. Oh, wait, hold on. What was that? Okay, they shot him before I could shoot him, but that's saddening. But, oh, well, I'll get over it. But, Germany had to use all their diesel for their steam, or their ships, their navy. So while their navy was using diesel, they used gasoline engines because they required less maintenance, because they were easier to work on, right? Which, you know, in my opinion, that's good. You know, let's make... What the oosh is that? I could... Oh, I feel like a monster for that. I really do. Bro went oosh and then oof. And the Frenchman went nah. Did y'all see that Frenchman go nah? Where you going? Come here. No, come here. I just want to talk. We're going to have a nice, friendly, adult conversation. Come here. Yep, that was a nice, friendly, adult conversation right there. exploded. Anyway, I don't know. Also, Tiger 2 things. I don't play this tank very often, and there's a reason for it. I just find that the Tiger 2P is just better mobility-wise. It's just an easier tank to use. The turret on the Tiger 2H is just heavier, making the mobility a little bit less on this thing. Also, there's an airplane right there. It's a twin engine, it looks like. Let's see what it is. I suck at AA capabilities, even with German machine guns. Oh, I hit it. Look at that. You know, if y'all cap this point, when I trap... Tiger 2P, I hate you. Let the German machine guns rain! Barrel up. Barrel down. Fire! Bro glitched so hard when that shell went there. Anyway, 3 kills, 1 enemy kill assist, 1 captured point, 2 deaths, so that's not bad. But, yeah. But yeah, I figured you guys wanted to know that I have been labeled basically as a pedophile because of the fact that I used to do role plays in my server. So yeah. Sure, Jay, why not? Ooh, Fortnite and the Ram, that was nice. And yeah, I think you guys should be able to actually hear Jay, so...
Hello.
Hello, Jay. Oh, did I tell you guys what happened?
Yeah, this in your face.
Yeah. Did I tell you guys what happened to me in my mom's truck the other day? I think I did.
I remember.
I think I did, but I can't remember.
Road, right?
No, hold on. I'll tell it again so for those of you who didn't hear it.
I know you were talking about it last time.
So, I was driving it down the road. I was going to town to get the boys something to eat, right? And I was going to go get something to eat for myself, too, duh. Anyway, and... Why did I actually do that day? And... I'm driving it, and I got the cruise control on. All of a sudden, the cruise control just cuts off. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's weird. You know, it hasn't done that to me. Then, out of the corner of my eye, you know, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Alright, Jay, are you going to join or what?
Yeah. You know, PlayStation 4, big problems.
Oh, yeah, you still haven't upgraded yet, I'm sorry.
I'll probably upgrade in, like, April or some, like the first week of April, around there.
I'll be glad when you... I'll be glad when you do. Hello, Rizzle. How are you? Also, I watched Bo play the Clovis. I actually kind of want to get it because it's still got that 5-second reload time, but the turret looks really weird.
I have you seen the Fire O's? Basically the R3 with all those rockets. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I swear, I went into a match. Literally, almost everyone had it out.
Yeah, anybody that plays Italy right now is going to have that thing because of the fact that it's like apparently really good or something.
I'm trying to stay away from that. BR.
What BR is that thing sitting at right now?
I think, cause I played 6.7, and that's where I saw it. I was playing Germany, I think. Cause that's really the only 7.
It's at 7.7.
Oh shit.
I want to test drive it. I want to test drive this right quick. Give me a little bit. Man, I turned my AC off because it's getting too cold in here.
Now it's too hot.
Now it's too hot. I hate the South. I really do. Oh, I just crushed one of my... Eat a rocket.
So, I've been grinding some Germany, because someone said I play too much. Yeah, I heard you say it. Yeah.
I never said such a thing.
Yeah. I heard you say it. Nah, just fine. I've been grinding Russia, because I forgot I have the premium 8.7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russian bias at its best.
Can we just spam this? You know, as a console player, I hate this vehicle already. I'm gonna drown myself.
Why?
Goodbye. Dang it! It floats! It floats!
Oh my god. Were you trying to go inside the water?
I was trying to drown the freaking vehicle and it floats!
Oh my god.
All you heard, Jay, all you heard was me say, dang it floats!
He can't even drown himself.
I can't even drown myself appropriately, man. You know, I wonder if I grind it out. Hold on. How do I get this thing? What do I have to do?
Oh, you have to complete challenges. So,
how many of them?
There was quite a couple,
I'm screwed then because I have no time at all now.
Yeah, you can't do it. I was like, should I do it? But I was like, no.
Yeah, it's over already.
I saw the thing. It started on March 15th, and you had like it's March 13th to March 15th. That was the first one.
Hey Jay, look at what I got now. I got the T25 again. Finally. You remember how? No, you remember I used to have it, but like it took me forever to finally get it again. So I'm gonna play Germany.
How are you gonna say that and then play Germany? What, 6.7 Germany?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Wink, wink.
Oh,
I'm gonna be a rat. I'm gonna be a rat.
I brought out 8.0.
Please no.
There we go.
I'm grinding out the weasel right now, and then
the weasel,
the loosh, and then I go on to get. Yes. Is there a problem with that?
You are the problem.
I know I'm the problem because you know as good as I do. I'm not gonna play that vehicle worth of crap.
You're only gonna play for 5 rounds and never play it in your life again.
I'll probably play the loosh more than I will the weasel, if I'm being honest, because for some reason I do better with big vehicles than I do with small vehicles.
I think he's going crazy.
Crazy? That was crazy once.
What do you mean once? You still are.
I still am. See, this is the kind of stuff that I wanted to do with the Discord, is so that the viewers could hear.
Oh yeah, because on the Discord, I think I only hear him like a little. Like I could just hear a little.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I haven't been able to figure out why that is. Also, we got screwed. We're up tiered to 7-7. We're gonna die. Goodbye, Jay.
Look, at least we're not like the Tiger 2Ps with those turret cheeks.
Hey, you leave my turret cheeks alone. That's my favorite Tiger 2. That thing is... It is faster than the Tiger 2H, I do believe.
The Germans, they didn't use diesel because I think it consumed like more fuel than what the...
actually, no, it was more fuel efficient, if I remember correctly, from what I watched in the video. It was more fuel efficient, but it would have been more complex, and that was one of the things that they didn't want, was a complex engine, because it would have been really difficult for them to fix it.
It was the Soviets that used diesel, right?
Yeah.
I know I saw some YouTube Shorts video about that. Because the
I got a light tank over here running across the field. I'm gonna try and kill him. Why are you just leaving me to die?
Why is there a T-54? It feels so weird calling you Cow because like no one else calls you that.
That's because everybody else knows me as Wolf or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
So.
Like Tony.
Oh, thank you, Tiger 2P. You're a very big help.
Yeah,
Better than my friendly.
Who are you talking about? Hopefully no me. I'm doing my part. With this Tiger 2 move.
Would you
Brain
move?
dead.
You're a tiger. Oh, that's a tank. That's a tank.
That's what you get.
He missed. He missed.
I have this.
I was staring at him and I was like, hold on, is that a tank?
Oh,
And then he fired.
wow, they're here. The Soviets.
Of course
they
they're
They brought the big tank out, even though it's not like a big tank, but like it has a lot of armor.
Would you like me to advance?
T-44? Yes, please.
If I die, it's your fault. Just say, no, never mind, I ain't poking. Nope, nope, I'm going back in my hole. Oh my god, my toes clenched. My toes curled. My toes curled when I saw what I just saw. That's scouted for you, but I ain't going in there. Nope,
I gotta turn.
They call me a light tank for a reason. There ain't no armor on this vehicle.
I'm turning this way.
I'm gonna go over here with my Tiger 2, buddy.
Wish me
If
luck.
you were... What do you mean, wish you luck? Please tell me, Tiger 2, you killed the dude that was over here. Please tell me. I don't think he did. You son of a... Completely... Nope, he's still over here. Alright, well, guess I'm gonna be completely useless. It's okay, though, because if I... What? Jay, you just died. You weren't supposed to do that.
He came to my side.
Well, that's why you don't let them do that.
Probably gonna come to you next. I hope you know that. So
No, I'm gonna let him kill the tiger first.
You know, wait. Now that I just looked at it, you're like the last two.
I know.
Well, good luck.
Why do you think I'm sneaking around like a little rat?
Man, I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Right now, I'm having back problems, and then I've been coughing for like a month.
Come on, give me this scouting.
I think I got
didn't do anything.
scoliosis.
Alright, I've scouted 2 vehicles. Oh, he's not happy. Oh, thank God I killed him. Jay, I got an issue. There's a very mean heavy tank.
Hey, at least you killed that.
Never mind. That's dead now. Yeah, I got a side shot on him. That's my only excuse.
Yeah, at least you killed him. At least you got it done.
At least I got it done, yeah. Best excuse ever, right? At least you got it done.
I hate this game.
Jay, there's a T-44 100 over there.
Yeah, they're coming up behind y'all.
They're what now?
Yeah, the T-44, he's behind y'all.
He's what? No, he's not. No.
He's behind y'all. He's over there. He's like over here.
No.
He's almost behind you.
I'm over here.
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm over here.
Oh, that wasn't T-44. Where's the T-44?
Hey there, buddy.
I'm scared.
Oh, he's very pissed.
Is the T-44 over there?
Alright, let's take that. Uh-oh. Jay, where to... Oh, please no. Please. No. Okay, I'm sorry. How about I just 50 cal ya? There you go, have fun. No! Jay! After all of that, I got shot in the back by a T-32.
I'm scared. I don't know where the T-44 is.
Jay, it's okay, I brought heavy tank.
Better do something good with that heavy thing.
It's not really a heavy tank, it's more of a tank destroyer.
Never
But... What do you mean, don't talk to you again? This thing will be your lifesaver. Pop it in your mouth and your breath tastes fresh.
Alright, here we go. Me and this Tiger 2 attacking C. And I'm
You know
already
what? My Yag Tiger is gonna save your life one day, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, thank God for that."
Bomb! I knew that was going.
I don't think Jay's gonna say, "Oh, thank God for that." Where'd you say that T-44 was at?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's not very helpful, is it, Jay?
No.
I have
Maybe
no
he's on the
idea.
point, because
He might have just killed you and then just went, "Oh, well, that's okay."
yeah, because he was kind of going towards like to go around the sea point.
Oh, so he basically just flanked around. That was all he was trying to do.
I hate whenever the camera stays at one spot and doesn't let you move around. I hate that they added that. It's only sometimes though, not all the time.
Yeah, they added that, and I can't stand it either. I'm with you on that. Also, hey, look at what I'm in.
I mean, I don't think no one likes it. You can't even see around.
No, because then you can't help your teammates, and it sucks.
Yeah. You know, I try to help you, tell you like, oh look, the side of you. All I can see is like the side of your tank. That's it.
Well, hey, if somebody appears on that side of the tank, you can scream to the top of your lungs, "Hey, there's a tank over there!"
Well, what if they're on the other side?
Then I'm screwed! Better hope my German vision doesn't kick in, you know? Nobody can penetrate the mighty German armor.
I just saw a plane like do a spin and go down and hit the ground.
The Lorraine's over here, that's nice. Alright, who wants to taste a 128?
Free sample.
Oh, free sample.
Free sample.
Free sample!
Pal, is that a friendly or enemy behind you?
What? Where? Friendly.
Oh, thank God. It doesn't show them.
Bro,
as,
that
like,
that IS-2 shot me hoping it would pin, and then when it didn't, he tried to reverse so hard.
I can't even see what you're fighting.
That IS-2's head popped off. Is it bad that that made me happy?
I'm looking at the other Yak Tiger so I could see you from back there.
I'm playing it strategically right now, alright?
Strategically, he says.
Hey, this tank, you have to play strategically or you won't be able to play it. Also, we lost our one AA gun that we had over here. Everybody else is just open top. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. And they're on B. Alright, well, I'm glad they... Oh my god, just... Alright, well, let's just create a line of fire over here and just...
you know how we had like two guys?
Wait, I think we just went... Well, time to go.
You're like the last one at sea.
Time to go.
You're the last one.
Time
the
to
line
go.
of defense just went.
Our line of defense just went from 3 to 1 so fast.
I mean, and we can't have you holding the defense. You don't know how that's gonna end. No, I'm just playing.
I say
No,
lives.
you know what? I might just be quiet because I'm dead. So.
Yeah, you're dead, buddy. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah.
I still have the ability to bring out a Tiger too if I want to.
Lucky you.
Hello, Hans.
Hans?
Hans! I hear a massive engine. Is that mine or someone else's? Ew! Oh, shit! Boom. See, I panicked for no... Oh, no. Oh, that's my barrel. You meanie.
Yeah.
He took my machine gun too. Now he's just rushing off.
Oh my god. I'm looking at your team.
My banana.
Pal, that D-Day reenactment thing. I do not think there was no rage quitting whenever we did it. No rage quitting.
Oh no,
Nope.
there wasn't me slamming my headset down and freaking wanting to scream into a pillow or anything that day.
You know, I was gonna shoot, but like I was like, do we shoot whenever they push up or we're
Jay, I might be screwed because I might be getting flanked.
it's over.
Possibly, especially if they flank me from the rear.
Yeah. Oh, pal, I found the best naval game ever. I got a World War I aircraft carrier, well, like a first versions of an aircraft carrier, and I put around 30 to 40 C-Rams. The airplanes did not like it.
Alright, here are the Russians. I can't tell where they're at, but I know they're here.
The Russians?
I hear his loud Russian engine. Oh, hi there.
Oh, what was
wow.
that?
Hold on. Where did he shoot me so I can learn where to not to go? Oh. Okay. Yeah, he was very upset at me.
Your whole like turret fell off.
That wasn't a
Like
turret, that was the cannon. And then he immediately died, so it was like short-lived victory there for him. So I hope he enjoyed that short-lived victory. I love it when it's short-lived too, because it's like, aha, I killed you, boom! And now they're on sea, just like I said.
Yeah, we don't got a lot of people left alive.
I mean, let's be honest, like, oh no, and it's a T-92. Oh, dear lord.
And I
Is
think
it-
we're about to lose this, blah, blah, blah.
You know, I'm still wondering where the M109 disappeared off to, because that was the issue.
Yep, we lost the plane. Our last plane.
It was a 3-3 plane, what did you expect?
Should have done better.
He should have done, but nice.
Now he has an M51. Better do something with that massive cannon.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. Alright, so the T-92's dead, but we still have the M109 that's at large.
By the way, there's a plane, like, up right to your left.
Hey, remember the T-54?
Yeah.
He came back.
He's still alive, or is he, like...
I think he came back to the sea point to claim his revenge because he brought it back. I'm just gonna go this way. Try and flank around. Hope the M109 doesn't find me. How did he cap it so fast? Bro, there's gotta be more than one person on that point if he capped it that fast. Had to have been. And they're capping B. How are we losing so horribly? Bro, they're nowhere to be found. I'm not even joking. Look to my left right quick. I don't see anybody here. That's what scares me. Because I know the moment I say something... There he is. I told you. I told you there had to be somebody else here, but I couldn't figure out where. And apparently there's an M26 somewhere, and my German vision is breaking. He marked him, but I don't see him. Jay, I'm gonna die from the rear, I guarantee it.
It's over for him.
Yeah, it probably is, because he's probably like right here and I don't see him because I'm blinder to bat. Whatever, he'll probably win. It don't matter. Hello? I'm here to speak to your insurance company. My tank bent a wheel. Got 4 kills, 2 enemy kill assists. Ugh. Hard targets. All of that for a buttload of parts that I can't even use. I hate this tank.
Man, I did horrible.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do jets.
Jets?
Jets.
Vroom?
Vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom, Mach.
Vroom vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. I might get.
Yup, we are not going Mach Jesus in that.
No, not in this thing, no.
Yup, that's literally impossible.
I mean, I can go as high as I can and then try, but it's possibly not going to happen.
You never will.
No, probably won't.
Disappoint me.
Mock Jesus is just not going to happen in an 8.0 plane. Now, if we get down into like maybe 9.3, maybe Mock Jesus might happen. But why is it facing downwards?
I just had Mock Jesus in the F3H-2 Demon.
No, hold on. I want to find like those really cool fixed wing airplanes, the MiG-21s. Yeah, those ones. Those things look so cool. Those look so... No, those things look so cool.
You know how scary those things are whenever you're in an up tier.
Shoo! The only thing I don't like is like I don't want to get up to that BR because it's just like early rockets are pain, from what I understand.
Yeah, they really are. The AIM-9, what do I have? AIM-9Bs, horrible.
Ooh, I get fire bombs for this airplane.
Lucky you. Alright, let's do this.
Oh.
This is insane. Rewind it.
I don't want the SU-30. That's not happening. The fact I said he, and then all of a sudden I get a he invite. That's not.
SU-30, that's not gonna happen. The way you're immediately said not gonna happen.
No, if I get any of them, it'll be either the... I like the MiG-29, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty plane, but the SU-27 makes me happy. Just the blue camo just makes me happy. Such a pretty camo and such a large plane. And it's so, like, nicely proportioned, too. Like, don't get me wrong, the cockpit being up and like the rest of the plane looking flattered in the pancake makes it look weird, but it's decent looking plane. I'll give them that. Way better than that ugly SU-34. Like, look at that nose. Somebody, it looks like a duck. Quack, quack. It really does look like a duck. The SU-25, we're not even going to get on that horrible subject. What is this piece of machinery? I feel like I'm going to have a lot of people hating on me because of the fact I'm trash talking Russian jets now. Can we do 5.0? No, dear sir, we may not. I am trying to grind right now. SU-33. Wait, don't we have that already? SU-30, SU-33, SU-34, SU-27. Are we going to add any more of these? Where's the SU-31? Where's the SU-32? Why don't we just add all the numbers?
No, we've been playing for an hour.
The MiG-35, dear Lord. You know, if I'm being honest, like, I like the MiG-3s. And then the fact that the MiGs don't really come into effect again until, like, the MiG-9 in the tech tree. And the MiG-9 looks like some kind of pregnant whale-looking thing. And then the Yaks, we're not even going to get on the Yak-15. Like, what the weird-looking... what's that Pokemon fish thing? Oh... What was that stupid fish? From the Pokemon universe. But I like the Yak-15. It looks... like, that's honestly, if I'm being honest, like, the Yak-15 is the reason that I want to grind out Russia. Because it looks so pathetically stupid that I just want to see how well it flies. And then the Su-9 with the weird look on it. You know, to me, the Su-9 looks like Russia found out that the Germans were creating their own plane, and they were like, hey, we're jealous, and then they somehow got the design features of the Me-262, and they slightly modified everything and made it look like... It honestly almost looks like they captured a German aircraft. Like, look at it. Can you not... like, look at it and tell me that it does not look like a... the Me-262. Like, with a few modifications that obviously Russia put together. Like, look at an Me-262 and then look at your look at the stream and tell me that it does not look like it was a knockoff. Exactly. Like, it's just like a complete copy. Like the Kika for Japan, that's all it is. It's a knockoff. Now, the Su-11, on the other hand, the Su-11 is theirs. I will give them credit on that. The Su-11 is theirs completely. Like, it's virtually the same... It's virtually the same thing. What's the Yak-23 look like? My God, and when I... Oh my God. It's just when I thought they could make their planes look worse.
Wow!
I'm waiting on everybody to get ready because I'm not.
Well, we were waiting on you, and now you took too long.
I'm waiting on like copies. So.
And I kind of want to get the F-18 because of the amount of missiles you can carry with it.
He's probably gonna die. He's at 5-0.
Oh no. You want the F-15. We like the F-15.
I like F-15 too, but
I'd rather take the
F-8. I like the F-18 too, but I'm not paying $80 for that either.
Oh yeah. Never gonna happen.
Hello.
Like I'd rather buy a game.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that's like Call of Duty, alright? Now, I actually had an idea, and I want to hear your guys' idea. So everybody knows that Call of Duty has been coming out with a lot of modern games recently. I had an idea. for a Call of Duty game that they could create that was based in World War II. So have any of y'all watched the movie Pearl Harbor? I have, and that's where I kind of came up with the idea from. Has anybody here that's watching the stream watched the movie Pearl Harbor other than me? Okay, ZXR, you have. Alright, so good. Alright, so what do you guys think of the idea for like Call of Duty where you're one of the, like, I'm not going to say like you're one of the characters from the movie, but you're like one of the dudes that you somehow, because you're, you know, the protagonist of the movie, you survive the bombing of Pearl Harbor, you get in a fighter, you shoot down a few airplanes, then, and that's like the first mission where basically, you know, you grab a rifle or an AA gun and, you know, you shoot down a few airplanes. Then you drive a car to the airfield, you shoot at the Japanese a little bit with machine guns and stuff, you make it to your airplane, you get in your airplane, you have to take off with the Japanese behind you, and then you get in your airplane and you have to shoot down a few airplanes in them, and then they leave. And then you get a letter, and Doolittle is choosing you to fly B-25s. And then that mission, and that is the end of the first mission, right? It goes to that cutscene. Now, obviously, I'd want them to make it longer than that, but this is just a shortened version of what we're going to do, right? So, then it goes through like the training process of them getting the B-25s ready to take off the carriers. You know, you stripping the plane down, cranking up the plane, taking it off and all of that stuff. And then it does a cutscene, and that's like the end of mission 2 or whatever. And then mission 3 consists of, so obviously that would be like a boring mission. And then mission 4 would be, you know, you're sailing and, you know, you're talking to Doolittle and he hands you the medals to give back to the Japanese by strapping them to the bombs, blah, 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 blah. And then you have to take off from the carrier. And yes, there's a way you can screw that up. And so, make a long story short, you make it, you bomb, and then you make it to China and you crash your plane. Your objective after that point, that would be in the end of mission 3. Mission 4 would be you have to survive. And you start out with like a little pistol or a knife. I'd say probably a knife. Well, no, stock and standard. Every pilot was given a flare gun and a handgun and a knife. So obviously you'd have a knife and you'd have the handgun. But here's the thing, you're only given 2 mags, so you'd only have 2 mags in that handgun. And if I remember correctly, the M1911 only has... Alright, so the German's going to have to switch because I don't think we're going to get into a match with that. So that's like, what, 16 rounds? So you have to choose your rounds carefully, right? So, you know, silent killing and stuff. And, you know, of course, if you get found out, the Japanese will kill you or capture you or whatever. And you have to make it to a Chinese camp. Now, obviously, I would want there to, like, once you made it, there would be other missions that you would do. And it would basically take you through, you know, how you're operating in the Pacific. Now, everybody knows at this point that they've done missions and campaigns where you've operated in the Pacific. And they've tried doing ones where they've operated in the East, and those are the World War II Call of Duty and then the Vanguard. And Vanguard was not widely accepted because of how unrealistic it was. But I will say this. Vanguard might not have been realistic, but I actually enjoyed it. It was actually fun. I enjoyed playing Vanguard. It was fun. Like, if you look past, and this is the one thing I'll tell people, you know, I get it. Call of Duty, you want it to be as realistic as possible, and there's a lot of realism that they could have added into that they did not, and they could have. All right, I will say it again. I need the German to switch to a different nation, please. But if you look past all the want for realism, the only game that I have played that Call of Duty has released that I couldn't really get into was Modern Warfare 3 Remastered. I couldn't get into that.
Why? That's a
I
great
don't.
game.
I don't know.
I hate you.
I don't.
You
I
always
couldn't.
have, I always will.
Like, I enjoyed the first and second one. Those had great storylines. But the third one, it just, to me, it didn't really make a lot of sense. And then they ended it off with Captain Price killing what's his face? Like, really?
Makarov?
No, Shepard, I think was his name, or something like that.
That was Modern Warfare 2.
3,
No,
the new
wait.
one. The new one.
Oh, the new one. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I forgot how that ended. I know I played it a little
Alright,
bit.
who's in the German thing? I'm not going to ask it again. Oh my god. If we're not going to do this appropriately, I will just end the squad and I will invite who I had in there to begin with, and we just won't do this squad. But yeah, I've played let's see. I'm trying to think of all the Call of Duties I've played. Well, I don't have anything in Germany, and nothing's going to queue up with Russia, America, and Germany. I've played World War II, Call of Duty. I've played the one where they're like the space one. That one was fun. I enjoyed that one. I played...
Oh, I like that one too.
That one was... Like, it's weird, but it's entertaining at the same time. And then, I'm going to try this one more time. If it doesn't queue up, I'm just quitting this squad. Anyway, I'm trying to think. I've played all the remastered Modern Warfares. I haven't played the old ones, which I want to. I've played Vanguard. I've played Ghost. I think there's more that I've played. Oh yeah, Cold War. And I can't remember if I played in any more. But yeah. But out of all the ones that I've played, the one that I have hated playing the most was the Modern Warfare 3 Remastered. I did not like it. And why is it that the guy that played Shepard, or whatever his name is, the guy that Captain Price ended up killing at the end of the third one, has anyone noticed that he always plays like he always plays military. Like Under Siege, he played a military officer. I know none of y'all have ever watched that. Because the fact that we're trying to pair up Russian, America, and Germany. That's why. I tried to explain that, but nobody here apparently has the mind and the capability to understand that. He played the general. He played the general in the Transformers movies, all of them. He's played a general in pretty much every movie that I've ever seen him play in, and it's weird. It seems like the guy wants to be in the military, or he's been in the military, but whatever. Anyway, it's getting close to time for me to get off, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and get off. I'm not gonna keep on arguing with it or about it. I'm not in the mood right now. I have too much on my plate right now. I will play tonight, but right now I have to focus on other things. I think I am going to run to town and grab the boys something to eat instead of making them lunch. But anyway, I will get on tonight, and hopefully then we will all have clear enough heads that we will understand that you can't pair up 3 different nations. But anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely night. Night. It's night. Yep. Anyway, lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one. And there won't be a custom tonight unless